Virtual adventure book. Yo, there's a witch. Dark castle. Maybe I do turn it up just a touch. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yes, this is the new adventure book thing made by one of the Vanillaware guys. And I thought it seemed pretty neat. So, yeah. So I'm doing it. Game where we wield a pencil and some dice as our weapons and journey through a world of swords and sorcery. We're a hero to a dark castle where a mysterious witch resides. Get dreadful monsters and deadly traps. All well and good. Sure, man. You too. Yeah, I'm just gonna touch it up just a touch here. Maybe like this much. Well, we'll see how that plays. Soka. Wizard. Got voice acting in this shit. Just kind of started without me asking anything. Yeah. We're here for books, old man wizard. Hit me up with that shit. I'm here for adventure. No, okay, not bringing the menu, just moving it. Sure, man. Yeah, I do. Yo, we're going into books. It's like, is that what Wishbone was about? Is that what Reading Rainbow is about? Could be. Could be. I wrote this when I was young, so it's a bit cringe, don't mind. Danger and regret. Dreams and adventure. A little bit, yeah. We've already been isekai'd. Okay. We get to choose. Are we or some sort of magician? Well, magic's cool. Yeah. Oh, does that mean I'm going to be a girl now? Yeah. Oh. Any difficult words, if you place a mark, you can see over them and understand their meaning as well. Interesting. Can be used to examine or even move things. Touch shit. Okay, yeah. Tell me about this witch. Yeah. We got Panini here. Strong, independent woman. She dead? A single young woman's body, soaked in blood. Uh-huh. That's not concerning at all. She's completely normal. Oh. Yo, she can do math and karate? Hell yeah. Sure. The abbess left. and just kind of disappeared. Very good. Fair enough. Oh, that's how I interesting. Yuran's regent, Duke Torgi, welcomed the famed Witch of the Forest, Ingborg, as Count Mage, and proclaimed to other nations that Yuran was a mighty realm of magic. Not long after, a mysterious plague spread through the royal capital, Erishing. At the same time, reports of uncanny monsters came one after another from Ramborg Castle, which stands at the heart of Erishing. The source of this calamity is the witch Ingborg, invited into the castle. She's plotting to overthrow the kingdom. Such rumors spread like mold among the weary people, and Yuren, so recently jubilant to welcome a court mage, found dark clouds suddenly gathering overhead. And 3 months ago, the witch Ingborg was at last imprisoned by order of Duke target. If the map we obtained is accurate, then once we pass through this forest, the towering city wall of the royal capital, Erishing, should be spread out before us. Yo, we got a deer? 3.5 days have passed since we set out, and afternoon light is beginning to slant. Though we should be near a great city, there's no sign of travelers, and we're worried we might be lost. We ain't turning back, though. Yeah, we're tired. We never left the Abbey, and this is kind of a lot, man. Finally through the forest, and yep, that's a city. That's a city, all right. The enormous city wall stretches beyond the edges of your vision, overwhelming any who behold it. It seems you have reached the fortress city of Erishing, Yurin's royal capital. All at once, you notice something fighting fiercely right before the gate. There are no other people in sight, and it does not look like play or training. A strange tension quickens your heart. At last, you can no longer hold yourself back, and forgetting the weariness of your leg, you break into a run. As you draw closer, you begin to understand what's happening. A man in a gigantic stolen that golem got big naturals. Are they big sculpteds? Hard to tell. Well, anyway, they're fighting. Got a warrior. He's got a sword. Stands up, pretty cool. His opponent is a pseudo-life form, born of magic, yet you have never seen a golem. Okay, so they are granted a soul. Interesting. Non-living up. So huge and moving so smoothly, like a living person. It must have been made by a mage of great renown. You know all too well how troublesome such a thing can be. It seems the golem is the city's gatekeeper. To keep the warrior from approaching the gate, it swings its great boulder-like limbs and blocks the way like a wall. Now then, my friend, your first battle comes early. What do? I save. Oh. Sure. Do we help the warrior or do we hold back? Like maybe hold back. Like what we got? Got staff. Swung with magic, delivers a shock. Cast light and unlock. Okay. Got poison. Interesting. Fuel. Got canteen, some water, and a healing potion. Yeah, I think we're holding back. Like, we don't know if we have to fight the golem. Could be friendly. It could just be trying to defend the city. The warrior light. Get a drink here. The warrior lightly dodges the golem's fists and in one smooth motion turns to attack. Yet he still cannot land a decisive blow. They seem evenly matched in strength, but against a tireless golem, he is likely at a disadvantage. Now he's asking for help. Uh, hmm. Fine, if he's asking, like, we can't just say no now. You help the warrior fight the golem. Normally battle should be avoided, but this time it cannot be helped. You quickly take up a stance to attack the golem. Okay. To attack an enemy, you must first make an action value check. Roll 2 white dice for you and 2 red dice for the enemy. 4 dice in total. Add each total to that side's level. Okay. Add your level to the total, and that becomes our action value. Sure. Oh, okay, so this is very dependent on being able to hit. Our level is our able to hit and able to not be hit, and defense and attack are like that. I see. If your action value is lower, the enemy's attack hits you. Okay, yeah. So it's one-on-one. It happens at the same time. If they're the same, neither hits. Kill them or die. Solid. Choose an action card, and the dice will be rolled automatically. Let us roll the dice. Battle starts against Golem. Warrior joins the attack. End of each turn, deal 1 dice worth of damage. Okay, end of attack. Yep. What do I do? Well, I believe I attack. Fucker. Oh jeez, that's kind of a lot. He's kind of beating my shit in, man. I don't just want to... Maybe release them. Female shape sun statue. Yeah, we just keep at it. Okay, nice. We hit. We deal 6. Warrior attacks. Deals 2. Okay. Like that one hit kind of did a lot. Okay, that doesn't take a turn or anything. Okay, good. I can just heal like that. We go for it. Okay, nice. Yeah, the level difference here is making all the difference. Yep. Going to keep doing my only attack. Oh. Golem goes still, then slowly pitches forward, sinking into a crouch. Now, you have your best chance to bring down the golem. As a witch, you can wield magic to cast an attack spell. You need either a grimoire with a spell written in it, or magical reagents. Yep. We have 3 kinds of spells. Magic missile, poison, and explosion. Finishing blow. Like I feel like. Okay, so that is coming from the spellbook. I figure. Would the golem be susceptible to being poisoned? Figure just arrow shot, right? Magic missile! You may have scratched the surface of its stone body, but there's no effect this time. Fine, we explode it. We flame burst. Oh, flames, burn my enemy to ash. Ah. When the flame burst spell strikes the golem's head dead on, one letter carved there emits, shatters into fragments. At once, the golem's supple movements cease. It seems you felled the golem. Perhaps the spell breaks when the golem dies. The stone surface that, until moments ago, stretches and flexes like tan leather, loses all suppleness, crumbling of its own accord into a towering heap, a grave marker of stone. We got 5 experience. Yeah. When we get 100, we level up. Thanks, you saved me. Together you rejoice. You know the golem's weakness, but when you give only a vague reply, he explains that when the first letter vanishes from Emet, yeah, it becomes Met, and that's how you defeat the golem. That's like it's like an old thing. I can't remember where it first came from. Let's see. He's Havelock. He's a traveler from the neighboring country of Lucifang, aristocratic nation, a powerful, multi-ethnic, multi-fate state. 1/8 of its population is enslaved. That's good or bad. Depends. He's come to the royal capital to meet someone. Golem at the nearest gate from here, and another at the south gate on the opposite side as well. Most likely, each gate has a golem. It's an unnatural state of affairs to have dangerous golems at the city gates. Even inside the city, there's no telling what dangers may await. Since your aims align, you decide to enter the city together. Closed though it is, the city gate is unbolted. You put your strength into it and push the heavy doors open. Inside the gate, it is dim, like a small cave. You can truly feel the thickness of the wall that encircles the entire city. You pass through the gate with care, on your guard. And beyond the gate, you come out onto a broad street. But there's not even a gatekeeper. No sign of people at all. The shop-lined streets seem to hold their breath, silent and still, an empty shell. Only your footsteps are swallowed up by the deserted main street. What happened to the city? Doors left standing open, toppled barrels of fruit, clothing scattered across the ground. Now and then you catch the smell of something rotten. Oh, we got Zambles. There's something over there. A lone man stands in the street's shadows. His arms hang slack at his sides as he begins to walk towards you slowly. You're worn out from a journey you aren't used to, but the man coming toward you looks far more exhausted. You raise a hand to greet him and draw a deep breath. No, you catch it in your throat. The man's skin is ashen and drained of color. His clothes are smeared with blood and grime, making him look utterly unkempt. The foul stench from earlier must be coming from him. When you look closer, you see his eyes have clouded over, milky, sightless, and yet he comes straight over you. Worse still, his steps are speeding up little by little. Something is clearly wrong. Even when you warn him, don't come any closer, he does not stop. You know it at once, a walking corpse spoken of in legends and tales. This must be one of the living dead. Reeking of breath, drool spilling from its mouth, it lunges at you. You swiftly dodge aside and move to strike back. Battle starts against the living dead. Yep. Okay. 2d plus level damage. Deal 1 dice damage. Times 2. Nine, 8 attack. Moves yet looks like a corpse. Reeking of rot, it lunges at you. Little else is known. We can probably just take him, right? 3. Nope. By 1. Okay. We need to lock in. Yeah, drink all my canteen. I'm not gonna waste my potion though. Okay, yeah. 17. Okay, yeah, big damage. 12 damage. Just need one more hit. Just one more. Oh yeah, we got this. Okay, come on. Yeah, that's the stuff. Deal 12 damage. And we've defeated the living dead. Judging by the state of decay, the fallen one does not seem to have been dead for very long. Where's this foul stench coming from? This reek now so strong it makes you want to choke. Yep, there's definitely more. Hey, look. At Havelock's voice, you lift your gaze, only to find several of the living dead already before you, closing in. Like insects swarming to a torch, the mindless dead, by their curse, are drawn to the flame of your life. When you look back, countless dead sway in rows along the main road you came from, blocking the exit route from the city. Your retreat has already been cut off. Run, Havelock shouts. You think he's right, yeah. What do? 50-50. Right or left? Right's always right. Unless it's wrong. As you break into a run, Havelock dashes off down a different... Oh, come on, man. Not even staying with me. See you later, don't die. Half them go to him, the other half follow me. Even so, there are still too many to handle. Are you unfamiliar with the city? Running around too much is hardly wise. What do you do, my friend? Let's see. Run to the nearest house. Hurry into the alley. Turn right at the corner up ahead. Or slip between the living dead ahead. I feel like slipping between them is just gonna make me take some damage. House... probably not a good idea. That seems like a chance to get trapped. Alley. Alley. Fuck it. You've no idea what... Yeah, you're right. I do have no idea what lies beyond the narrow alley, my friend. Oh, well, great. Fuck me, then. Ah. Ah, instant death, okay. Yeah, let's just go back then. Go. Fine. Fine, man. Okay, Allie's wrong. Corner? Ben's there, you can't see. Yeah. More mob. Yeah. Oh, house it is then. Either house or... It's gotta be house. Or do we try to speed up and go running around too much? Hardly wise. Into the house. We bunker. You sprint for the nearest house and slam the door as if to shoulder it open. Flip a coin to see whether it opens. It's tails. Tails. Door shut tight, as if it's been nailed from the inside. You... Man, I guess I'll try the next door then. Fucking heads. Well, no, tails, yeah. Okay, this one isn't locked. Outside, the living dead scrape and scratch at the door like cats, sharpening their claws. My friend, you... reinforce the door. Barricade this shit. You drag a heavy table in front of the door and pile chairs on top of it. That should keep you safe for a while. As tension breaks, a deep fatigue washes over you. It seems the undead's groans outside are gradually growing louder. By contrast, the house is deathly silent and you sense nothing moving. You walk softly, careful, not to make a sound. At the back of the room, you can see a staircase leading to the second floor, and an entrance to what looks like a kitchen. All in all, pretty nice setup. Check the kitchen. Could be goodies. Could be like a basement. Along the left wall stands an old-fashioned hearth, a shelf of cooking tools, and row of dishes. The back door, straight ahead, has been nailed shut with several planks. A thin layer of dust has settled on the hearth, and around it, it seems a long time has passed since this place was last used. In the center of the room is a table set for 6, and beside an overturned chair lies a single citrus fruit that looks fresh. You glance toward the fallen chair and turn, only to notice a plain, unassuming door beneath the stairs. I'm taking that citrus. Yumma yumma. Free fruit. Ba, 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 ba. What's the outside looking? Behind the building, it seems to be a wide shared garden. It might be a lovely sight in ordinary times, but you can see at least 6 undead out there. It would be dangerous to go outside from here. We go down. We descend. You put your hand on the door beneath the stairs. It seems to be locked from the inside. Oh yeah, we got like spells and shit. Yeah. Yeah, cast that shit. We're a mage. With a soft click, the door opens quietly. Inside isn't a storeroom, but it's a staircase leading down into the dark below. It seems bad to make noise. Let's peer into the dark. Can't see shit. Can hear someone sobbing. Sounds like... Call out, is someone there? A man's voice immediately answers from below. Are you one of the living? No! No, I'm dead. From the gloom emerge an old man, a little girl, and a woman who seems to be her mother. The old man squints against the light as he speaks. It seems they have been hiding in the basement for these past 3 days. It seems the child vomited earlier, and the girl's mother has a high fever as well. These 3 are nearing their limits in both strength and spirit. You tell them we can't stay here and promise to protect every... Gee, well, that's a bit presumptuous, but okay. Fucking they're following me? Yeah, ask them what's happening. You ask them what the city is like now, but they say they don't know. They've been hiding ever since the undead appeared. In the heavy silence, as you ponder what to do next, the sound of furious pounding comes from outside the door. Bang, 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 bang. It's the sound of someone pounding on the door. Oh. I mean, yeah, he's clearly alive. Hey, you're in there, aren't you? The man's voice is getting frantic. If you're going to open the door, you'll have to move the table. Yeah, move the shit. The moment the door opens, a young man rushes inside. Ah, thank you. You shut the door at once, and with the man's help, you shift the table again. Oh, hello there. Ah, so you've been hurt? You're looking a bit foppish. Bit dandy. Young man limps as he offers you a handshake. It looks like he's hurt his leg. I mean, we have a fine look, so let's just hear what he's got going on. Why is he? Gildy says he worked as a court musician at Rombort Castle, which stands in the center of the city. He'd been kept in the castle's prison these past few days, and says he's shocked by how much the city has changed. Can't break my leg. Yep, the Black Castle. The Dark Castle. He says he escaped that prison this morning and fled the castle, but injured his foot along the way and couldn't move. When he saw you enter this house, he called out for help. You ask, yeah, why were you imprisoned? I panicked and botched it. He says, scratching his head in embarrassment as he tries to brush it off. How'd you injure your foot, man? He was bitten by one of the living dead. Do we know if this shit is like transmitted? What was your work like? I'm a musician hired by the witch Ingborg, he says. I play the harpsichord. No more questions. You introduce the three from downstairs to Gildy. A discussion begins about how to get out of here. Just then, something shatters upstairs and falls with a crash. You lift a finger to your lips. Everyone there strains their ears. Shh. Faint footsteps come from above. The old man whispers, "From the attic." You ask what's in the attic first. It's a cramped room with a low ceiling, and it's used for storage now. Swallow and head upstairs, yeah? As you begin climbing the stairs to the attic, the door slowly opens right before you. A woman appears, her head pulled low over her face. "Paneri! Thank goodness, it's me, Hilrevi!" The woman shifts her hood aside and reveals her face. You know this woman, it's Hilrevi, the nun you spent 4 years with at Holm Abbey. A gifted fortune teller, apparently. For her work as a nun, Hilrevi has been in the royal capital, Erishing, for the past few years. You ask where she came from. Came from the safe zone in the city's north, enclosed by the city wall. You know about the abbess? She does not. After sending a letter to the abbey, I've continued searching for the abbess, but I still haven't found her. She's most likely somewhere in the royal castle. Why'd you come here? Says her fortune teller let her foresee what Paneri would come to, that I would come to this area, and she's been checking house by house, traveling over the rooftops to do it. How's the situation? She says the undead had gathered around this house, but the street she came from was clear. Then she proposes, let's head for the safe zone in the north of the city via the street on the other side. Like why, like if you've been moving through the rooftops, why wouldn't we? You decide that would be best to travel over the rooftops the way Hilrevi did to get here. After talking it over, you decide to move from house to house over the rooftops, then cross the street. Take the shortest route to the city wall, climb the flanking tower, and enter the safe zone. The flanking tower is a tower built into the city wall with stairs inside that lead onto the top of the wall. If you make your way along the wall above, you should have almost no contact with the undead. Leave it to me, Hilrevi says, volunteering to guide the way. A problem has arisen. What? You have a problem with me reading slow? Yeah. Oh, alright, let's hurry. Good. This place is faintly linked to the world inside the book, so if you need to hurry in the book, you need to hurry in this world too. Oh, it's like Jumanji. It might not be like Jumanji. I can't actually remember Jumanji. Oh, we got 3 minutes. I have a clock that only measures 3 minutes. That's... Sure, man. Let us begin. You and the others climb onto the roof through the attic window and decide to move to the next house by crossing rooftops. There's a small gap in the next roof. An adult could jump it, but it looks hard for a child or anyone with limited mobility. Looking over, you spot a board nailed over a dormer window on the next roof, just the right size. You could pry it off and use it as a bridge. Okay, yeah. Let's jump. Okay, yeah, as long as we didn't get a 1. You quickly pry the large board off the dormer window, bridge the roof we came across. It wobbles a little, but it should hold. Using the board, you cross several rooftops in quick succession and reach a house on the opposite street. Check for living dead. Fortunately, there's no sign of the living dead. You should head out into the street while you can. We break in. Silence speaks volume. There's no one there. We hurry down to the first floor. It must belong to someone who kept a very tidy home. Everything is neatly arranged and it feels spotless. All at once, you notice a gaudily bound book and a letter on the table at the front door. Skim the book. Shioni Yorashim, short story collection volume on the painter. Man was a very lonely painter. Every landscape he painted was beautiful, yet none of them sold. For days he hadn't eaten a single meal. At this rate, he would soon die, an atheist. Until then, he prayed to God for the first time. My life has been nothing but misery, and now you would take even my life? Please grant me happiness. Just then, something fell from the sign and stuck his head. Punk. An apple. He scanned the sky, but there was nothing. Was this happiness? Biting into the apple, the man thought one apple could never fill his stomach. If he was going to wish for something, he wanted a whole basket full of apple. He usually painted only landscapes, but his hunger was so fierce that his brush moved only at the command of desire. He painted a picture of many apples, as always. He set the apple painting beside his landscapes in a busy spot in the city. Before long, an apple seller pulled up with a handcart. Stopped right. Well now, what delicious looking apples. How about... Would you trade that picture for this basket? With that, the seller showed him a basket brimming with apples. The starving man traded his apple painting for a pile of apples. Fuck. Automatically rewinds by 3 minutes whenever 3 minutes pass. Okay. I didn't expect to have to read a short story. Okay. Yeah. We jump, it's fine. We cross, it's all good. We breaking in, it's fine. Read the letter. To Father, I'm sending you the book I wrote, and just as you said, Prince Nut seems to be an imposter. At the recent audience, the castle, his blonde wig slipped and black hair showed underneath, and 5 gold coins were tucked into the letter. I'm taking your money. You crack the door and peer outside. There's no one dead in sight. You slip in across the street and check for janitors. Seems safe. You turn back and beckon everyone to follow. Hirevi takes rear guard with the injured, guilty, the old man, and the child travelers slow. As you move across the streets and come to where you can see the entrance to the flanking tower, you spot a lone undead. if it's only one, head for the flanking tower. Looks like you misjudged. There's at least 5. Better detour. Yeah, detour. We don't have time to stop and watch. Took a little time, but you safely reached the entrance. Okay. Should be safe. Flaming. The entrance to the flanking tower seems to be locked. I got magic. Oh. The thick door shattered. Wait, I did the unlock spell, right? I didn't just... Well, whatever. The thick door shatters with a thunderous crash, and at the same time, a nausea-inducing stench of rot hits you, and big men burst out. They're living dead, soldiers in iron armor. You've got an old man, a child, and even an injured companion, yet there are at least 3 of them. Like... 3 of them... Maybe the armor will slow them down. Like they're not smart. Battle starts against living dead soldiers. Ilrevi joins the attack. At the end of each turn, she'll deal 1 dice worth of damage. Okay. Dog, I don't think we're going to be able to negotiate. Okay. Got 9 attack. Eat my citrus. You use 1 of these. Deal 2 dice plus level damage. 7 plus 9, 16. Okay, nice. Yeah, they're like half dead already. Risk it for the biscuit. Oh yeah. 19, hell yeah. Got 2 left. Can you finish them off? Yeah, you can. She's my goat. Even if you break through the ones ahead, the undead will keep crawling out of the tower, one after another. There must be 20 or more. When you look back, my friend, you spot Don't give up. Think. As you refuse to give up, but thinking there must be another way, countless arrows skewer the undead behind you. At the same time, you hear a voice barking orders. It seems reinforcements have arrived from somewhere. Close ranks! A powerful man's voice rings out. Soldiers bearing great shields line up, form a flawless defensive wall, thrusting long spears between the shields to pick off the remaining undead. Behind them, more soldiers of the same kind march in layered ranks. A mounted man who seems to be their commander signals for you to fall back. You fall back as the soldiers swarm forward, moving away from the flanking tower. So that's a phalanx. They're well trained. Yep. The undead are cut down, one after another, and safety is secured. It seems you were truly saved. Ilrevi expresses her heartfelt gratitude to the man commanding the soldiers. You follow her lead and thank him as well. Kiritz. Crown Prince. And their apparent yet wholly unloved by the people. Just yesterday? Okay, so I guess that means the prince is still alive. A man named Havelock requested aid from my order to rescue you. You led everyone this far. You have my thanks. Studies your appearance with a skeptical look. Did you come from Holm Abbey? Yes, I arrived in the city today. After a moment, he speaks. I see. Yeah, we need everyone who can fight. At his command, the knights fall into formation and escort you to the city's safe zone. Based on our choices so far, we get 93 experience. Hell yeah. Level up. Yes, I'd like to save. Rank you up. Between dark, cold houses, you'd see... just then Kiritz rides up on horseback and speaks to you. The Black Castle is rare sight. The outer wall is coated tar, and the roofs are laid with obsidian. It's meant to warm the inside of the castle with the sun's light. It used to be a fairly comfortable castle, but now it's become a stronghold of sinister monsters. Now everyone calls it the same thing. Dark Castle. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Got the classic. Then beings from other dimensions came. Humans were last. Then some fucker decided to bring magic. And people fucking fought. Keep a secret pact stirring up wars at set intervals to maintain control of people. That's a bit. Yep, natural form. It's also where this fucker decided to come. 20,000, still a good amount. Now they're not return to the book. We've reached the safe zone. As you pass through the heavily guarded gate, Havelock runs up. He's relieved you are safe, and you thank him for calling the knights. Don't worry, it's safe here, Havelock says, leading Hilrevi Gildi, the old man, and his family deeper into the city. Kiritz calls out and stops you. It seems Kiritz, impressed by Paneri's skills, wants her to join a certain operation. Yeah, sure did. I mean, it doesn't seem like the sort of thing where a phalanx maneuver is going to be especially helpful against like a 7-foot tall stone golem. Be modest. No need to. I just got lucky. You won't win on luck alone. That skill of yours is exactly why I have a request. Our knights will head to the castle to rescue Princess Leaguemore.
兵士を志願者含め254名まで集めたが、実戦経験が少ない者ばかり
Including volunteers, 254 soldiers. Most of them don't have a lot of experience, though. Like, we need to go to the castle anyway, but... Hold off for now. Any questions? About the living dead? So the walking corpses, those are the people of Veritas. 9 days ago, no, maybe even earlier, there was an epidemic, and long after that, and after that, the ones who died began turning, one after another, into monsters that attack the living. The city fell into chaos and slaughter broke out everywhere. Now we can't even contact the Ninth's headquarters station in the castle. The city has already fallen into chaos. Outside this zone, I doubt anyone's still alive. Right now, we're operating under Prince Nut's command. What happened to the king? You may already know this, but at present our kingdom has no king. They're rarely the... Oh, okay. They can do special magic. King Rolf could move objects in an instant, and it seems his father could freely change the size of objects. Such special magic is called Holger's magic. In our kingdom, one who bears Holger's magic earns the right to become king, but the royal family has suffered one misfortune after another as of late. At present, no one has this special magic. And with no king upon the throne, Grand Duke Togeri... Okay, we got a regent, but even he... So what about the witch? Okay. A year ago, she was welcomed in the royal castle as court magician? The reason was a matter of our kingdom's standing. None of the royal line that can wield magic. Meanwhile, the kings of our neighboring realms are all mages. Ah. So you were feeling insecure. Got it. Some guy from the church urged the issue and brought this bitch here. Yo, we gotta have our own mage. That was the root of our mistake. Borg was a fiend, one who seeks to destroy our kingdom. Stories were nothing but dream fairy tales, as they say. Even so, she's been captured, and now she waits for death in her cell. But she's a monster. Fair enough, man. No more
あの
questions.
魔女が来てから国はおかしくなった。
Realms got mad. We got
城に
plague.
怪物が出ると
We
で
got
もさ
monsters.
隣国の侵略。
Might be
数
war.
日前まで俺はトエルギ様の命で国境付近に出ていた。
Yeah.
領内に進行中のルシファング軍の動きをつかむためだった。
Mm-hmm.
この情報はおそらく虚偽だ。
So, someone inside gave false information, huh?
俺は城を離れるべきではなかった。
Ah,
全て魔女の策謀に違いない。
the plot thickens. Should never have left the castle.
城に出入りしていたお前と同行していたあの学士の話では
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
すでに
Yeah.
トエルギ様は亡くなられたと聞いている。だがリーグモル王女は監禁されてはいるがご無事とのことだ。
But the princess is
王
unharmed.
女は今は亡きロルフ陛下のご息女でトエルギ様の命
Okay.
に当たる。
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
我々は明日暗黒城より王女をお救いする。もう一度言うが
Oh, be rewarded.
救出が成功すれば無論褒美を出すぞ。
I also want you to come to the Knight's headquarters lately. Go with the Knights to find the Abbess. I'd like to come with you. That helps. I've arranged lodgings. Let me explain the details at the Knight's headquarters. Nuts is there. Go meet Nuts. Choose where we want to go. Oh. Got all sorts of stuff. But it's been about an hour. Sorry for the shorter stream. But I'm going to have to call it there for now. I will be back with more of this on Saturday. Saturday it'll be a longer stream. I'm sorry, but I gotta get up early tomorrow, so I hope you all have a lovely evening. And bye bye. Bye bye.